It's officially January of 2023, a new year, a brand new month, and a brand new yoga theme. Join me today as we reset and refresh mentally, physically, and metaphorically. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Morgan with Morganlee Yoga, and I am a yoga for weight loss coach. I created this channel and all these videos to help you learn to love your body and start to lose weight from that place of love and not from a place of hate. I truly believe our transformation can start right here on our mat, just breathing, flowing, and appreciating all that our bodies can do. Every month I choose a new theme and create a sequence that I can teach to you for you to practice throughout the whole month on your own in the comfort of your home. These sequences and themes are meant to help you learn and grow as a yoga student, help you start to find your own voice, your own flow, your own movement. And so today I'm going to walk you through our brand new January theme, show you some modifications, and then I'm going to hand the reins over to you and let you just go with it. I encourage you to practice this theme a couple of times a week, several times this month, and really make it your own. Watch how your body changes and grows throughout this month and just notice, pay attention. For January, the theme that I have chosen is to reset and refresh. This month, I am going to be releasing several videos around this theme, encouraging you to use this theme on your mat and off your mat in your daily life. But just briefly, I would like to give you some words of encouragement around it. January can come with a lot of hope and a lot of brand new goals and resolutions. It can also sometimes come with a lot of heaviness, like you weren't good enough last year, or maybe the holidays have got you down a little bit because now the hustle and bustle is over and you're back to the grind. It's just there's a lot of emotions associated with January. So wherever you are in your emotional state, in your physical state, this month is going to be about just refreshing the slate. Clearing it, setting it, finding out what we want to keep, finding out what we don't want to keep, and just really refreshing our lives, refreshing our time on the mat, our yoga flow, our health, our systems and routines, and there's a lot to do. But let's not overwhelm you with all of that right now. Today we are going to focus on refreshing our yoga flow and resetting our mental balance in our mind for this brand new year. So let's get started with today's sequence. We are going to actually start standing. So if you're not standing, stand up with me. And just take your feet about hip width apart, maybe slightly more. Start to sway a little bit. The very first move of our sequence is not really a move, but kind of a refreshment or a reset of your energy in your body. So we're just gonna let go for just a moment. So you can sway here like this, maybe start to bounce up and down. Close your eyes, let your body go where it goes. Just bounce. I don't really know what this is called, so I'm probably just gonna call it bounce. But just go sway with the music, if you have music. Just sway. See if you can just release, not care what you look like. And then slow it down and find some stillness. And then it is here that I would encourage you to pause. Notice how the energies have already shifted in your body. Pay attention, reflect, go inward, and spend as much time as you need here in this moment. But I'm going to continue on with our flow now just to keep it moving, because this is your flow. So you can pause it and stay in the moment, and then come back and join me when you're ready, or you can learn the whole thing and then do it on your own time, to your own beat. So after we bounce and sway and reset our energies, we're going to connect to our breath and reset and refresh our breath with a little bit of breath of joy. So for this breath, we are going to do 3 inhales and then an exhale, and it's going to be synchronized to our arm movements. And on the exhale, you're going to fly your arms back, come into a forward fold, and just let it go, like forcefully with your breath. So we are going to inhale our hands up in front of us. Inhale our hands out to the side in a T. Inhale your hands all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, throw your hands back, bend your knees, and let it go. So a little bit faster, that looks like this. Inhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale. One more. Then you can pause here and just play. Whatever you want to do. Whatever feels good for you in the moment. After you've spent a little bit of time here, roll it all the way back up. So now you should be feeling pretty good. You can do that breathing sequence like 5 to 10 times. Just kind of go with how you're feeling. And then we will get into more of a flow state. So we're going to start in chair pose with a twist. So bring your feet together. I'm going to turn just so you can see me, but really you could probably do this facing any direction. Inhale your hands up and sit back into a chair. Then bring your hands to your chest, rotate to the right, bring that left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Push the palms of your hands together, and you'll pause here for a couple of breaths. If this is just too intense for you, try straightening your legs a little more, or just eliminating that twist maybe. And then from here, we're going to step our left foot straight back into a twisted lunge. Option here, lower that back knee. We don't need to be pushing ourselves into any funny positions that we're not comfortable with. So you're here or you are here. Now, if it's difficult for you to get into that pose from your twisted chair, if this is too hard to make that transition here, a couple of options. Option 1, drop your hands down, step that foot back, find your center, and then twist again. Or you can come all the way up out of your chair, step that foot back, and twist from there. So you have a couple of options. Use them, play around with them, see what works for you. From your twist, we are going to come into an extended side angle. So you're going to come up out of your twist, drop your right arm to the top of that right thigh, rotate on your back foot at about 45 degrees, and bring your left arm up and over at an angle. So let me turn around so you can see this from the other side. So here we are in our twist, this direction. We're going to rotate around, rotate that back foot into your extended side angle. Now from here, you have an option to make this a little more core centered by dropping that right hand towards the earth, either side of the foot. Or if you are here in your twist with your knee down, watch your balance, just simply come around to the side, drop your right hand here, and reach your left arm up. That would work too, okay? So there's a couple of options here. Play around with it. You can also use a block underneath your hand in either variation, all right? After your extended side angle, come all the way up into a warrior two. Now, if you have your back knee down, you're going to want to lift it for this part. So lift it up into your warrior two. Pause here. for several breaths. And then straighten through that front leg. Rotate both feet around so they're pointing forward. Inhale your hands up and come into a forward fold. Let your head hang. Just enjoy it here. And then slowly come all the way back up. Cross or reach your hands towards the ceiling. Then cross your right arm over your left and find some eagle arms. Now, if your arms do not twist all the way together, you can just bring the backs of your hands together like this. Or if that's still too much for you, just bring your hands in front, palms facing together. So a couple options here. So find your version of eagle arms here in a wide leg stance. And then we're going to find some pulses with goddess. So go ahead and lower down, bend through your knees. Inhale, straighten, reach your arms up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lower. Do a couple of these here on your own. And then release all of that. Rotating both feet into a warrior one position. That back foot comes at a 45-degree angle. Front foot comes pointing towards the top of your mat. Bend through that front leg and reach your hands up high, warrior one. From here, we'll pause, breathe, you know the drill. And then from here, step your left foot forward into one-legged Tadasana. We're coming into eagle, so try to do this in one fluid movement. We're going to step forward, lift our leg up, cross it over, cross our arms back into those eagle arms, and sink low. Couple of options here for your eagle. We already talked about options with arms. They apply in the eagle as well. Options with legs. Number one, if you just can't cross them, just do a chair. Number two, you can cross but not wrap your foot around the back. So we're just crossed like this. Or you can sink a little lower, cross that foot behind, and we're here like this. Or if you have a block available or another tool of some kind, you can cross your foot across and rest it on a block. You can play around with the height of your block to whatever works for you. Okay? So we're here in eagle. And you'll stay there for several seconds, practicing your balance. Slowly raise up. Release your foot to the earth. Release your hands down. And now we are in the perfect setup to begin our sequence on the left side. We are not going to repeat our bounces or our breath of joy. Unless you just really enjoyed that, then you do you. We're going to start with that twisted chair on the left side. So I'm going to face this way, I think, just so you can see me a little bit better. So sink into your chair, reach your hands up, sink your hips down low. Hands come to heart center, this time twisting towards the left. Right arm to the outside of that left knee. I'm not going to go over all the options here. Same as the other side. Take what you want, leave what you don't want. From here, step your right foot straight back, twisted lunge. Pause, breathe here. If we fall, it's okay, we're learning. Our muscles are learning. From here, we're going to twist out of this into our extended side angle. Rotate on that back foot. Right arm comes up and over, points towards the top of our mat. Option to lower that left hand towards the earth. After a few moments here, raise all the way up. Warrior two. Gaze over those left fingertips. Breathe. Be present. Straighten through that front leg. Rotate around. Wide leg. Forward fold. So inhale up. Exhale. Release to the earth. Play around here in your wide-legged forward fold with the distance your feet are. Closer together, further apart. See what feels good for you. Sometimes I just like to really take it far and see if I can drop my head to the earth. Find this connection here. It can be kind of fun to play around. So see where you would like to be today. And then we'll raise all the way back up. Inhale your hands to the sky. Point your toes outward. This time we're going to cross our left arm over the top of our right. Find those eagle arms, your version, and do some pulses here in Goddess. Sink low and up. And connect it to your breath. Exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Do a few like that. Unwind your arms. Rotate both feet around so our left foot is towards the top of our mat. Warrior one. Left foot forward, right foot at 45 degrees. Reach your arms up high. Pause here for several breaths. Then we're going to step straight in to that eagle pose. Left arm on top. Now we are going to step into our eagle pose. Push off that right foot. Find your balance. Bring your arms down. Cross your leg around. Left arm comes under your right. And we're here in eagle. Pause, hold, balance, focus, breathe. Slowly release everything from there. And that concludes our sequence. So you can repeat that as many times as you want. From there, you can make your way down to the floor, get into a child's pose or a different restorative pose to end your practice. Really, it's what you want to do with it. So I hope that was helpful. Leave any comments or questions you have down below. I'll try to answer them. See if I can make this flow accessible to you. And just let me know if you're really enjoying these, if you like having the option to do these on your own without following a video, how that really works. And if you would like to get a physical copy of, well, an emailed physical copy of the sequence that details it out with the pictures like I have right here, then sign up for my email list. I send it out every single month with that picture in there so you can reference it all month long and you will have the steps in front of you without having to rewatch this video again. So I will leave a link down below for you to sign up there. Thank you for watching today, and I will see you in our next video. Namaste.